What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Two Troubled Show. I am your host, Travis Chadwick.
And I am Tucker Grace, your other host.
And let's get right into it. Honestly, we have some new stuff coming to you your way. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that, Tuck?
Yeah, no. So I mean, we got a new uploading schedule. We got some new fun ideas on the way.
Oh yeah.
So we film the podcast Thursdays. They come out on Friday. We also filmed today a new YouTube style video. Should be around like a 10-15 minute video. Don't want to spoil it, but that should be coming out on Wednesday. And then we had another Oregon athlete on the podcast today.
Yeah.
Big moment. Jeffrey,
University of Oregon athlete.
University of Oregon.
So
Jeffrey Plumley, golfer, came on, got a little bit of his story.
Yeah.
Awesome podcast. So that one will be coming out on Monday. So be on the lookout, guys.
Be on the lookout. This is starting to ramp up. You can call us YouTubers now, I would say. We're making more YouTube style content. You know, instead of a podcast, going to have more action-oriented videos. Keep you guys glued to the screen. Got some new athletes so you guys can learn some of the athletes around here in the University of Oregon. And always our podcast. So let's get right into our podcast that you guys know and love.
Yeah. Give us
as always, NBA playoffs. Going to wrap that up. There's some... Since we've last seen you, since we've last talked to you, there's some games that wrapped up. Current games going on. As always, I'm going to make you guys money on better betting. You know me. Come on now. And as always, we're going to get hot. We're going to get in the sauna, and we're going to give you some hot takes.
Of course. And the draft lottery happened as well.
The draft lottery. I don't want to talk about it, but we're going to have to. We're going to have to.
Yeah.
But let's get started. Let's wrap up a little series that, you know, we loved and we talked about all the time for the last week or two.
Yeah.
Lakers-Warriors. Game 6. As we said before, the Lakers had to get it done, and God damn it, they did.
They did. I got a big smile on my face right now because I've been riding with the Lake Show for a while now.
Yeah.
So very glad they were able to pull it out. And honestly, it was not a close game in that Game 6. They blew them out. It was...
Yeah.
It's not looking good for the Warriors.
You can tell they did not want to go to Game 7. You can tell easily that they were like, we need to get this done ASAP.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah.
They did. You know, Reeves showed up and played. LeBron, as always, maybe not on the stat sheet, doesn't look like he's scoring 40 a night like he was in 2016, but you know he's out there. The leader of that Laker team, he's doing what he needs to do.
Yeah, and to be honest, I've seen so many clips of LeBron just... He's played how many years of basketball, NBA basketball, not to mention.
Seems like infinite amount of years.
It seems like our whole lives he's been playing ball, basically.
Yeah.
So he has seen it all. He has seen every offensive, every defensive scheme on this planet. And I've been seeing a lot of clips recently of LeBron just kind of like sitting back and like telling people what to do, like go over there, all right, go, like switch on the screen, and he just completely blows other teams' plays apart sometimes just off his basketball IQ.
Yeah, we saw that in, I think it was Game 5 where they tried to run a hammer action to Klay Thompson, and he remembered it because they ran it in 2016 in the playoffs, and
Schroeder locked him up.
And then all of a sudden, James and Anthony Davis, they run the hammer action, set the screen, and LeBron's like, switch. AD. They go on to Klay, and what happens? Draymond jumps, and he has nowhere to throw the ball to, and it ends up in AD's hands, and that was the end of the Warriors. Yeah. It was. But, I mean, I honestly, enough with that talk.
Yeah.
Enough.
Because another team got finished.
Another team. And I'm really, before we get into that.
Yeah.
I just want to let the people know, I went 1-3 on my picks.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I thought I'd do my due diligence. I'm going to have to take, you hit them all.
I went 4-0. I didn't want to say it myself, but I did. I had a good run. So maybe on the better betting, maybe I should get some shots in there.
Yeah, I think you should. I think next week maybe we let Tucker take it over.
I'll take it over.
If we could get a comment, if you put a comment on the YouTube video, and if it gets over 5 likes next week, is your better betting is yours.
Deal. We have a deal.
But Celtics 76ers, another series that I predicted wrong. They had the chance to get it done.
They did. They really did.
I mean, there's really nothing to say. I thought that was after Game 5, Game 6, when they went up 3-2. I thought it was a lock. I was like, well, at least I'm going to split with Tucker. Boston had different thought process there, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, well, they knew that I had him, so obviously Tatum's going to go drop 51 for me, and they absolutely take care of the 76ers. 112-88 was the final score.
Yeah. I think that Joel Embiid's MVP should be stripped. No MVP should play like that in Game 6 and Game 7. Are you serious? Like, you got to get a win, and that's how you perform? Mm-hmm. God, it was so bad. Like, they lost. Like, they scored 88 points in a Game 7. 88 points. Like, if you lose Game 7, someone's got to lose. Yeah. But go out with dignity. Go out with freaking dignity. Not one person. Let's not even look at Joel Embiid. Mm-hmm. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey. Not one person on that team scored over 20 points. Yeah. The leading scorer in Game 7, can you guess?
On the 76ers?
On the 76ers.
Oh, God. I'm going to go Maxey.
It was not Maxey. It was not Embiid. It was not Harden. It was freaking Tobias Harris.
No shot.
19 points.
Oh, my gosh.
Was the leading scorer. So, obviously...
Wow.
Not only are you going to lose, but you're going to get fucking smacked. Yeah. You're going to lose by 40. You're going to lose by 30. Like,
and that's basically what happened.
That's what happened. 88 to like 122. Mm-hmm. At 112. It doesn't matter. They got smacked, and it's just really disappointing because now you are undefeated, and I am below 500. I'm not. That was supposed to be my gimme game. And as you said before, we were talking about it. 2 days before filming the pod, you were like, "Hey, I think you might have the Sixers. It was a good pick from you." And guess what? Stripped. Mm-hmm. Stripped me stone cold.
Mm-hmm. Come on, I just know what's gonna happen. I went in the future. That's what I did. I went in my time machine, went in the future, came back, and I have all the picks. I have it all up here, man.
Well, if that's the case, let's move on to the games that are going on right now. So I want to hear Celtics Heat. Give me your pick. If you're the time machine man.
Oh yeah. Well, here, I can tell you exactly what happens here, Trav, because obviously I've seen every single game that's happened already. So what happens here, the Heat obviously win Game 1. The Celtics come back, they win 2 straight.
Okay.
And then the Heat have different plans from there. The Heat win 3 straight, win it in Game 6.
Heat in 6.
Heat in 6.
All right.
And in that order as well. Quote me, guys. When it happens, you'll know. I am a time traveler, basically.
All right. I'm not a time traveler. I'm just a genius.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm glad that you took the Heat. Mm-hmm. Since there's only 2 games, these are pivotal. And I'm glad that you took the Heat so I could take the Celtics. We could differ. We could bicker on this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Boston. This looks a lot like what happened in Philly. Celtics lose Game 1.
Yeah.
Don't shoot as many threes as they would like. Boston normally hammers the 3 ball. They didn't shoot it there. They were up 10. They were celebrating. You look at Al Horford doing his little dance in the 3rd quarter with his, Heat called the timeout. And I think that they thought they had it in the bag and they didn't. And now they know Miami is ready to play.
They're legit.
And they're going to come and they're going to let them know, like, we're Boston and we went to the finals last year and we're going to do it.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm not going to take away from what the Celtics have been able to accomplish because they are I still think that they are the most complete team that's left in the playoffs.
100%.
But I don't know, that Heat team just looks unbeatable. I mean, Jimmy Butler is, you might as well just start calling him Jimmy Playoffs because he fucking shows up to play in every single playoff game. Mm-hmm. The Heat are the most consistent team, I think, throughout the playoffs. They are just like this. And they're not average. They're always dropping like 110, 115, it feels like every game. And so, I mean, when you have Jimmy, who's playing the way he's been playing, and then you had Kyle Lowry, who had an amazing night last night, and some of these other guys, Bam Adebayo stepped up last night, like, they're a legit team. If the other guys around Jimmy can drop 15, 20 points, I think that the Heat will pretty much be unstoppable.
Yeah, I think the Heat are definitely a team to be reckoned with. Like, people forget in 2020 during the bubble, these were the 4 teams that were left. So it's not like any of these teams are not accustomed to being here. These teams have been good and they've been good for a while. So don't let that 8th seed on Miami fool you because they had some injuries and they lost some games that they probably shouldn't have earlier in the season. But the playoffs come alive. They have one of the best coaches in the league in Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah.
They're going to be ready. They're not going to make mistakes. Boston's a little young. They got a new head coach, recent new head coach. So they're going to be there. Boston might make some mental mistakes and overall, but overall I think the talent's going to, come in. So, like Miami's not going to beat themselves. So Boston just has to step up. I don't see Jason Tatum in the future traveling 4 times in the last 2 minutes like he did in Game 1.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to limit Jimmy. You can't have him being scored 35 or 40. I think he had 35 in Game 1. You're going to have to limit Jimmy, make someone else beat you. They don't have Harrow, so it's slim pickings for who else can score on that team, and you're going to have to figure out who can.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a deep series for sure. I mean, like I said, I went into the future, and it was a Game 6. So, I mean,
Game 6, yeah. Well, Celtics, and you have the Heat?
I do.
Let's move on.
Yeah, and I mean, because I've already seen the outcome of this series, too, I'll just go ahead and tell you what happens. The Lakers, they're down 2-0. Everyone's freaking out about it.
Okay, all right.
But you know what happens? LeBron says, not today. Not this series.
In that accent?
In that exact accent, yeah. There's an interview. You'll see it. It comes out in a couple days.
All right. So everyone's worried about the Lakers here, and you're not.
Not at all. I mean, I've seen it unfold already.
All right.
So I got the Lakers. I've been riding with them for a while. Obviously, since the first round, I've been riding with the Lakers, and I'm not going to turn back now. The Lakers, unfortunately, they're down 2-0. But if there's anyone who could come back from being down 2-0, it is LeBron James.
Yeah. So, I'm going to have to disagree with you here again.
That's fine. We saw how that turned out last time.
We did, which scares me. I'm not going to lie, it does. But I'm going to have to take the Nuggets. I get that they're 2-0, but even before when in Game 1 I told you I think the Nuggets were going to take this series.
Yeah.
I think Jokic, it's really just the battle of the bigs.
Yeah.
Do I trust Anthony Davis or do I trust Jokic? And in that case, I trust Jokic. Jamal Murray can get a bucket whenever he wants. We've seen that. And they have players. Like, you think the Lakers are deep? Denver's deep as well. Like, they got Aaron Gordon, MPJ. So they got bucket makers on that team. Like, they're not accustomed to going 10 players deep in their bench.
Yeah.
So,
not to mention, what's Brown's first name on the Nuggets?
Oh,
who is that?
Bruce?
Yeah, I think it's Bruce Brown.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking at it right now. No,
but he's a bucket maker.
He had an incredible Game 1. I remember we were watching that game. And
Bruce Brown.
He is just dropping bucket after bucket. He had an insane
I think
dunk.
at the end of halftime, he was leading the team in scoring, and obviously Jokic took over from then. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you just can't stop Jokic. I think I believe in Game 1, 34 points, 21 rebounds, and 14 assists. I want you to find me a player in NBA history that puts up those stats. You can't.
No, there isn't. And
you saw an AD's press conference about him, out there asking him, how can you slow down Jokic? And he was like, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. And unfortunately, with that type of attitude, how are you going to expect me to pick the Lakers if their star guy is saying I can't even stop them? Like, it's just, at this point, we're just going to need to score more points than they do. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, I don't trust that. As we've seen Jamal Murray, 37? So they can get it from 2-3 different guys that can put up 40 a night. So, I mean, the Lakers do have that, but LeBron, I don't think we've yet to see him put up 40 in this playoffs. Who else? Maybe Austin Reeves. I don't think Austin Reeves getting close to 40. So, in reality, if it's not AD or if it's not LeBron, you're not getting, big points from any other player. Whereas I think Denver, you can name 3 or 4 guys that can.
Yeah, it's tough because, I mean, this series is going to be interesting no matter how you slice it up. I don't think that the Nuggets are kind of going to run away with this one. But you kind of brought up, you're talking about how, the Nuggets might have some more guys that maybe have a higher ceiling in terms of points scored in a game. But I think the Lakers have more guys who are consistently going to get you 10, 15 points, right? And be, consistent. Roy Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt is also up there. Schroeder, obviously. So there's some guys that can come in, D'Lo. So there's a few guys that on any given night can drop 15, 20, no problem. So I guess it's just a battle of, can we limit Jokic and Murray and MPJ, Aaron Gordon, whoever wants to go off that night? Can we just make sure that it's not super crazy? And then the Lakers need to make sure that everyone's contributing, which I mean is a tall task in itself, but it's capable. Well, they're capable.
The Lakers, game 3, if they lose, it's over. 3-0, it's done.
Yeah.
So, like, in reality, you really have to win both of these games at home. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to even out the series, get back within a game. You cannot allow Denver to go up 3-0 or 3-1. You can't do it. Mm-hmm. You can't, especially with the guys that they have. You know, you would think, hey, close game, right? You would be like, all right, it's a very close game. This is the game, the Lakers with the veterans on their team, that they're supposed to get done in this game too. You know, it was down to the wire, went back and forth. Lakers were up by 10. Then the Nuggets were up by 10. That's a game all the way going down to the wire. It was really close in the fourth quarter, got within 3. That's a game that you would hope LeBron can win you, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate game too there. But I'm just looking forward to it. I really believe that it's gonna. Well, I know because I went into the future. I already know what happens, but it's gonna be a close series. But the other thing I was gonna say, if the Lakers do find themselves in a predicament where they're down 3-1, who's the one player in NBA history that's come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals?
Yeah, it is that guy. But we'll have to see.
And not to mention, look what happened in that Warriors-Kings first series. Right? Kings go up 2-0 quick. Everyone's, oh no, what's going to happen with the Warriors? I hear all these Kings fans talking to me. We're going to the chip this year. This year's our year. No. Sit your ass down, De'Aaron Fox. The Warriors are here.
But where did that get Golden State? Where are they right now?
And guess who they ran into?
They ran into LA. They did. But I'm telling you, Denver's a different beast. They ran into KD. And I get that team had internal issues and injuries, but no problem. No problems to be had. You know, they were the number 1 seed. No issues there. So they're really having no issues with the Lakers now. So they really haven't been battle tested, which we'll see if that affects them. But I do think Denver will end up getting it done.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I like that we have opposing views on this.
I do. Hopefully I can finally, reel it back and get 2 here. So we're at least even on the rounds that we win, but we'll have to see. I'm hoping I can go 2-0. We don't want a 1-1 tie because you already are up on me. You know, you with your perfect slate. Mm-hmm. So
I'm very proud of that one.
Yeah, but moving on to the NBA lottery.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a rough topic for you at the moment.
It is. My Detroit Pistons miss out on Victor Wembanyama. Sad. I mean, we could really say, instead of saying the NBA lottery, we could really just say,
the Wemby lottery.
The Wemby lottery or the NBA draft, because we really know how, the first 3 picks are going to go.
That is also true, yeah.
So we already know San Antonio might as well have Wembanyama start working out with...
Scoot?
No. Might as well have Wembanyama start working out with the team right now.
Yeah.
You know, fly him out to San Antonio. He's a Spur. Charlotte, they don't need a point guard, so Scoot's dropping to 3. You know, they'll go and they'll take Brandon Miller is who I would think that they would pick.
Out of Bama, correct?
Out of Bama.
I remember that. We watched a lot of his games.
Yeah,
he was a stud.
He's a stud. Big guy, 6'9", could shoot the rock. Mm-hmm. That's really what the NBA is kind of turning into.
Right, yeah.
So, and then Scoot is going to, I guess, fall to Portland. I don't know. They're going to have 5 guards on their team.
I don't know. Maybe they trade out of the pick. I don't know.
I don't know if they trade out, but I could see Anthony Simons being a hot topic this offseason about trade block guys. But Detroit to 5, this just really sucks for my Pistons. It does. We're going to get an Amen Thompson, Cam Whitmore. Not going to help us much.
Yeah. It wasn't even like you guys got 2 either. You fell outside the top
3. We were one of 4 teams that could be in the top 4, and the only team to fall out was us. So, I kind of expected it.
The NBA hates the Pistons.
The NBA hates the Pistons. And the NBA is rigged, is what I want to say. On national television, or YouTube, I guess.
On national YouTube. Travis, take it away.
The NBA is rigged. If you go to France, what's the most liked NBA team in France?
Don't tell me it's the Spurs.
It's the Spurs. Why? Tony Parker's from France. 20 years in San Antonio. All the French people love the Spurs.
It all makes sense.
You could see Wembanyama's face when he saw that the Spurs got the number 1 pick. He lit up. Why? Because there's photos of him as a kid wearing Spurs jerseys. Why? Because of Tony Parker And all the French people that love San Antonio, Nicolas Batum, another guy. Like, it's crazy to me how you really have two big market NBA teams that are bad. Houston has a lot of fans. Houston is a big fan base that sucks. And San Antonio is a big fan base that's been historically good. That sucks. And what does the NBA do? Spurs. Get the first overall pick. I think he was just announced as the greatest prospect in NBA history. So it might be a little fishy. Or it might just be I'm being a sourpuss because Detroit.
I actually completely agree with you. I think it's so odd that one person in some back room gets to decide the order and randomly shuffle. I don't know how it's done. But anyway you slice it up, the audience, us, we're not seeing any of it. We're not seeing it. And to me, that is a little suspect. Like, go back to the old spin the little balls. Yeah, the little balls machine. Take out the ball, right? Whatever team it's on or whatever number, whatever, right? That's how it should be done. It should be done in front of the public to show and prove, hey, this is actually legitimately random. This is not rigged.
Hashtag make the NBA draft lottery live. We're starting a trend. We're signing petitions. Sign our petition. Make the NBA draft lottery live. I'll even do it. If they don't want to pay anybody, I'll gladly go up there unpaid and rig it so the Pistons could get the first overall pick.
Well, then we're taking away from the whole point of this idea.
Well, then you got to keep NBA traditions, and that's what I'm doing, rigging the drafts all the way from 1985, the first lottery ever done. Ice cold envelope, I'll keep it. I'll start icing the ping pong balls in the freezer.
All right, guys. Well, I think we've talked about the NBA enough. Let's transition to everybody's favorite segment.
Oh my God. Are we going?
We're going mobile. What's up, guys? We're back at the University of Oregon. We're going to be doing our normal sports questions for $1, and we're going to throw a twist on it. We're going to be seeing if people can guess the NBA logos based off their logo. Let's go see how it goes. Are you familiar with the NBA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What team does Jamal Murray play for?
I do not know. If I had to guess, I would say the Lakers.
Wow.
I don't know.
No, you got it. That's right.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
How did you know that?
I literally just guessed.
Just a lucky guess.
I literally could have said the fucking Miami Heat. I literally could have said anything.
Yeah.
But I got it, so.
Yeah. Wait, so if you had to pick a favorite NBA team, what would you say is your favorite team?
I mean, I would probably base it on the logo, so probably Miami Heat. I think they got a cool logo.
Okay, so are you familiar that the Heat just traded for LeBron James? They got him back to the Heat in the middle of the playoffs.
That I actually did know that. So,
you did?
Yeah. I knew he used to play for them, right?
Yeah, he used to play for the Heat, and then they just, I don't know why, in the middle of the playoffs, last week, they called up Miami, and they said, we want Braun back. Give him back to us.
That, like, mid-season?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
really weird.
Yeah, I know. That's the first time it's happened in NBA history. So how does it make you feel that Braun's no longer going to be playing for the Lakers? He's on the Heat now.
I'm indifferent. I don't care.
All right. Here we go. Excuse me. Sports question for $1. What? Sports question. Are you down?
Asking the wrong person, but I can try.
All right. What college did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar go to? Don't know. I'll give you a new one. Russell Westbrook. What college did he go to?
I have no idea.
Kevin Love?
No. I don't know anyone.
What about Lonzo Ball? Look down. College do you think?
Oh, UCLA.
There you go. Woo! There you go. Yeah, give me some.
This is my dad's shirt, so.
We got a girl. Looks like she's taking graduation pictures, so she should be pretty smart. Let's ask her a question. Can we ask you a question? Sports question.
Sports question?
Yeah. You guys look pretty intelligent.
All right. Sure.
What's that team? Just come up with your best name.
Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
You got it right.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Good job. Hey, I like basketball.
Good job.
How we going? All right, I think we got some. Come with me. Excuse me, brother. Can we ask you a sports trivia question real quick? All right. Are you familiar with the NBA?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you know what? Can you tell me what team that is?
No.
No? Take your best guess.
Sorry, did you say the NBA?
Yes, yeah, it's an NBA team, yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons.
That is correct, guys. Good. Nice. Good job.
The reason is that I saw in the corner in the other seat says.
Oh, you got me. Wow. You're a smart man. You're too smart for the game.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Can we ask you a sports question?
Sure.
Give your best shot. If not, just, send an answer. Who cares? What's that team?
The Grizzlies.
Wow, that's correct. Give me some. Give me some. Damn. What team is this? NBA team.
There's no way that's an NBA team. No way. No NBA team.
Now come up with the name for it.
Ooh. Captain Hook. Captain Hook.
The city.
The city? Ooh. We'll give it to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati Captain Hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you as well. Excuse me. You mind if we ask you a question? Sports question? No, we want the Trailblazer guy right here. Yeah,
Sure.
You're repping, so you better be ready.
Oh God.
What? Are you? So you're a big Trailblazer fan, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Who is the cutest player on the Trailblazers in your opinion?
Ooh, shit.
Like, who do you got the hots for?
Lillard, easily.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
My goat. My
No.
love her.
Keep personality out of there. Well, what do you like? He's got big arms.
Big arms, good rapper, caring father. Why wouldn't I want that?
Hey, man. You heard it here first. Yeah.
If he's big somewhere, he's big somewhere else.
Here we go. Sports question for $1. No dollars, actually. We're out of dollars today. Excuse me. Mind if we ask you a sports question? All right. We're testing to see, who is better looking, the NFL or the NBA. So what would you rate this guy on a
10.
scale of 1 to 10?
10, easy 10.
Yeah.
Easy
Well,
10.
what's your favorite quality about him?
He's my favorite player.
He's loyal. He's really
He's
loyal.
very loyal.
No, we're not talking about personality.
yeah,
Looks-wise.
Personality's part of looks.
No. What do you like? You like his big arms? You look like a big arm guy.
He's just a 10. No comment. He's a 10. Nothing to say. Nothing to add.
Give me a trait, man.
Everything. He's perfect.
So you like that he's big.
I suppose. I don't know. He's perfect. Nothing wrong with him.
All right. Excuse me. Can we ask you a sports question?
Sure.
We're just testing. You watch the NFL and NBA.
Oh yeah.
We're testing to see which league is more attractive
In what sense?
in physical sense. So rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10.
That's so mean, but 0.
A 0? There's nothing good about him?
He looks scary.
Anything else? There's no attractive features on him. I think he's got pretty cool ears.
He has nice eyes.
That's it, though.
Want me to lie?
No, you're good. Now, rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10, attractiveness wise.
He looks is he the coach?
No, he's a player. He's a little on the older side,
He looks like a 5'4".
but better than the last guy.
Yeah.
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 Well,
These questions are biased.
why is that?
Because
All right, I think we got someone. Excuse me, miss. Can we ask you a quick sports question?
Sure, I don't know anything about sports.
All right. Just rate this man on a scale from 1 to 10.
Like a 6?
A 6? Really? Jimmy G gets a 6?
I don't know. I don't know who that is. I think he's 6 and I have a boyfriend, so
Okay,
I
all right.
don't want to rate him too high.
Fair enough. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. All right, let's go find out how attractive Joe Burrow is. Excuse me, guys. Can we ask you a quick sports question? Yeah.
Ask her. No,
Yeah, come over here. Come over here.
all
Come over here. It's a super easy question. I promise you. Come over here. Yeah, no, all of you guys want. I want an answer from all three of you. All right.
Joe Burrow.
Yes, that is Joe Burrow. Rate that man on a scale from 1 to 10.
A 9.
A 7.5.
An 8.
Okay. So overall, we're liking Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the next question I have for you then is, how many touchdowns did he catch in last year's Super Bowl?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Like 3 or.
That is correct. That's correct. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Super Bowl.
Wow, she didn't even watch the Super Bowl and she still got it.
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did watch the Super Bowl. Okay.
I did.
So who remind me, who did the Bengals play in this year's Super Bowl?
The Rams? Are you talking about last year's?
No, this year's.
Oh, the Chiefs.
Yeah, no, it was Bengals versus Chiefs in the Super Bowl, yeah. Okay, no, she got it.
No, we need both you guys. This guy.
Stephen Curry.
Scale 1 to 10, attractiveness level.
10.
10?
I think like a 7.
7? So what are we averaging, 8 or 9?
You can go
I would,
8.
yeah.
8?
Gosh.
So you think he's an 8?
Yeah.
What are your favorite features? Curls?
Eyes.
The eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah, he does glaze in
Eyes.
your
facial
eyes.
Hair.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I see you, man.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, I think he's a good-looking guy, too, honestly. I would give him a 9, personally. All right, I think we got some more people up here. Let's go ask. Excuse me, gentlemen. Can we ask you guys a quick sports question?
Sure, man.
Yeah? All right. Rate this man on a scale from 1 to 10.
That's a quarterback?
That is a quarterback. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Who is that?
Patrick Mahomes.
All right. So how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive is Patrick Mahomes?
Oh. Like a 5.
Really?
Yeah. It's just status that gives him the attractiveness.
Honestly, I can see that. I see that. Well, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Can we ask you a question? Please. How attractive is this guy? 1 to 10.
I'd say 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
It's a good number. What about you? Let's average it out. Larger law numbers.
He's like an 8.
An 8? An 8? The deciding factor. 8 or 6?
Like, can I go 7?
You can go 7. All right. 7. 7. Average him out to a 7. All right. Here we go. Sports question. Excuse me. Miss, can we ask you a sports question? How attractive is this guy? 1 to 10.
What do you want me to say to this?
I want you to say how attractive he is. I think he's a 10, personally.
That's great. My taste in men is men who look like they died like 3 days ago, so like a 7.
Really?
Yeah.
My taste in men is big arms, so he does it for me.
I love that for you.
Thank you. All right, let's go. Sports question. Excuse me. Sports question. You got it? Rate this guy 1 to 10. Attractive level.
9.
9. All right, I think he's a 10, honestly.
I mean, I don't really keep up with everything, so I don't really
Yeah.
know him as a person, so I'm not gonna give it
Oh, okay. But we're not looking at personality. He is a good guy. He's a good guy, honestly.
10.
I'm not
10.
10. I agree. Come on now. Let's go.
Have a good day.
You as well. And we're still asking questions. So why not knock 2 birds out with 1 stone? Hello. Can I ask you a sports question?
Sports question?
Yeah. Are workers of the University of Oregon?
Oh, I see. Do you know a lot about sports?
A little. What's the question?
Yeah, sports question.
What's up?
Who played in this year's Super Bowl?
This year's Super Bowl? Oh, I don't know. I haven't followed football in a minute.
Throw out 2 teams. Why not?
I want to say it was the 49ers and the Patriots, just because the Patriots have been annoying.
Really?
Yep.
That's correct.
Was
That's
I right?
correct. Nice job. Nice job. Yeah. Give it up for our guys. There we go. Hell yeah.
I didn't know. I was like,
All right.
I heard about that a little bit.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go test to see if Chipotle is better than you guys.
Oh, they're probably going to be better.
You think so?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Definitely? All right, we'll see if Chipotle is better than you guys. We're moving over. Chipotle. Oh, we got to wait in line here. They're asking. I think we got to get somebody. You good? Yeah. Can we ask you a sports question? Yeah? Who played in this year's Super Bowl?
The Eagles? No. The Eagles and... That's all I know.
That's all you know? The Eagles? The Eagles just didn't play anybody. They're just like Super Bowl champions right out the gate.
Wait, what?
Can I get a burrito for free? Free burrito?
If you leave us a review.
What?
If you leave us a review.
Done. Done. Free burrito for a review. All right. Well, you're going to have to go back to the studio because I'm getting a free burrito here. I'll see you next week. Welcome back, guys. We're back. Stomachs are full.
Yeah, got some Chipotle there at the end.
Got some Chipotle, some free Chipotle.
Indeed.
And honestly, I don't know what to say, but I can't complain about free Chipotle.
Oh, not at all. I mean, you already know how I feel about Chipotle.
Yeah.
One of the finest establishments in all of the United States.
And we had a little test. I mean, who was better, Starbucks or Chipotle? And
we got that figured out pretty quick.
Exactly. We did. And I'm going to lean towards Chipotle just because they gave me free shit.
Let's go.
Let's do it. And I'm about to give you free shit. Free picks that should be worth money because you're going to be making money off of them. You know what time it is. It's Trav's Better Betting segment. I don't know why I talked about myself in the third person there. But it is my better betting segment.
Soon to be my segment.
Hey, 5 likes. 5 likes. Let's first start off with a little basketball. We've already touched on it. I don't think I need to go too much more in depth. The Nuggets are going to win this series. Might as well lock it in. The odds are probably pretty low. You're probably going to get it at like minus 1,000, but who cares? Because you can make money off of it, so might as well do it. And the Celtics are down right now, so perfect time to hammer Celtics series winner. Bang. And guess what?
What?
Jason Tatum's a superstar.
He is indeed.
He is. And when you talk shit about a superstar, what happens?
They usually pop the fuck off.
They pop the fuck off. So everyone's making fun of Jason Tatum for traveling and saying that he's going to travel his way back home to Boston, travel his way back to Miami, whatever he's going to do. And he was traveling a lot. Don't talk shit on one of the best players in the league, so I'm hammering Jason Tatum over on the points.
I actually don't mind that one at all. I like that pick a lot.
Don't talk shit. You know, Dylan Brooks talks shit on LeBron.
You saw what he did.
Hammer the over on points.
40-pieced him.
Right.
40-piece McNugget.
I'm going to take Jason Tatum over on points there. You don't disrespect the best. It is at 29.5 right now. I don't see him having a problem getting 30, especially since 2 games ago he got 51.
Yeah.
So... But continuing on that game, Miami just whooped Boston.
They did.
You know, and I think Boston will win game 2. But Miami's sitting at +9.
I love that.
I love it. I do. I think Boston will win, but it's going to be close. It's the playoffs. It's the Eastern Conference Finals, for God's sake. Hammer Miami +9 in game 2. Boston will probably win. It'll probably be like 117 to 112. Little 5-point victory. Hammer Miami +9.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to say too much on those picks because I know I've been looking forward to this moment. And I'll kind of, obviously it's your thunder, but I'll give you a little bit of the...
It's my thunder, baby.
...introduction for your little segment here on the last part of your better betting.
First, let's give them a little background.
Oh, yes.
Boston Bruins failed me. Moving on. Use my NHL. Use my hockey game from my PlayStation. Failed me. The Edmonton Oilers lost. Boston Bruins lost. I realize I have really bad luck with hockey teams. But I'm going to pick a new champion today.
Yeah, you are. But I will say, maybe it's not necessarily your luck with hockey, but maybe the lack of knowledge and watching the game of hockey.
Yeah, so we're going to leave it up to the hockey gods.
Yeah?
By that, I mean, I'm not going to be making the selection.
So then how are you going to do it?
So you might be, Trav, this is your better betting segment. What do you mean you're not going to be making this selection?
Yeah.
I'm leaving it up to fate.
I
got 4 teams right here.
The final 4 remaining teams.
The final 4 remaining teams.
Okay. Which are?
The Vegas Golden Knights.
Yep.
The Dallas Stars.
Oh, God.
The Carolina Hurricane. And the Florida Panthers. And we know, old-fashioned style. Flip the hat. Put them in there. If you could hold that for me, good sir.
And can I give him a little shake for you?
Give him a little shake. I don't want to look. I want this to be a legit hockey team.
Hold on. I'm going to fold them all in half really quick. Add to the randomization.
Get them in there. But we're about to have a new hockey champion on today's pod. We are.
And hopefully this one lasts more than a series.
This one is going to last more than a series. You want to know why? Because it's not me. Oh, you're throwing my teams everywhere.
I'm fucking it up.
You're throwing my teams everywhere. Here we go.
All right.
I'm going in the hat.
Get in there.
I'm going in the hat. Eyes at the camera. No cheating. The hockey champion. It's in my grasps. It's in my grasps. The hockey champion this year. The Carolina Hurricane.
Oh my god.
The Carolina Hurricanes are your champion. Which is not looking good because they're already down 0-1.
Oh god.
But it's the pick. It's the pick. Lock it in, the Carolina Hurricane. Lock it in. Throw it at the camera. The Carolina Hurricane are your champions. Are your champions. I don't need to say much more. What's happening?
So you're telling me the Carolina Hurricanes are down 0-1. And if they,
I am telling you that.
if they are to lose this series, will we be back on this set next week to do another random hockey team champion?
We will, but it won't be the Hats because then the Hats would have failed me. We're going to pick a new way. So we're getting it until we get it, and if we do not, if I cannot, by the end of the hockey playoffs, if I cannot pick the correct champion, we'll do a little giveaway. We'll do a little giveaway.
I like it.
So I know all you guys are now going to be rooting against me, but me and the Carolina Hurricanes, we're good under pressure.
Yeah, it's not like any NHL team failed you in the past, right?
No, not at all. And they're playing the Florida Panthers. They are down 1-0 right now, but I have no issues with it. I don't, because they're from Florida. Florida can't maintain ice throughout the whole year. I don't think Carolina can either, but who cares? We're riding the Hurricanes. That's all that needs to be said. The Carolina Hurricanes are your champions.
I like it. And honestly, I mean, this might be the highest chance for success now that it's finally out of you can't make the physical selection anymore. It's out of your hands there.
It's out of it's out of my hands, and God has chosen my champion.
Yeah.
It's up to fate. And honestly, I don't think we even need to watch the playoffs for that. We already know who's going to win.
Yeah, we know who's going to win.
The Carolina Hurricanes.
I could tell you because I've been in the future like I've been saying all pod, but I don't want to say anything else.
But now let's move into hot takes. Hot takes, baby. It might be the Carolina Hurricane might be a hot take, but I don't think so. But let's move into some actual hot takes.
Yeah. I actually disagree with your Hurricanes take there, Trev.
No, you can't disagree with the hat.
No. I had it set in the stone already, and I already know this team's winning it all. So, my hot take.
You're picking a champion.
I am picking a champion. But this isn't really a hot take because I already know who they're going to win. So it's really like a cold take. So sorry, guys, this is a cold take. But for real, my first one, the Golden Knights, the Vegas Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup this year. I love it. They're the newest franchise in the NHL.
No,
they're in
the Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken.
You forget about the Kraken.
Oh, that's right.
First year, the Kraken.
Oh my God, how did I forget about my own city?
Yeah, you forgot about the Seattle Kraken up there in the crack house.
Well, then my correction, the second newest team, the Golden Knights, and they're in Vegas. Obviously, the sports, gambling, all that, sports betting, whatever you want to call it, the capital of the world, Vegas. So you know what? Vegas wants themselves a championship. What's the only team that that Vegas has currently? Oh, let me rewind. The Raiders are in Vegas now.
And move along because the Oakland A's are making their way there too as we speak.
But the team that currently has the best chance to win, to bring Vegas a championship, the Vegas Knights. The Golden Knights.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Honestly, I hope that we have a Carolina Hurricanes versus Vegas.
That would be amazing.
Finals.
That'd be awesome.
I think I'll root for your team if you root for mine.
Yeah, we can make that happen. Maybe.
Or maybe Carolina loses and we'll have to pick a new champion for me, and maybe I hop on the Vegas wave.
Yeah, maybe you hop on they're the team that's winning, so maybe you do want to hop on the wave with me then.
Yeah, well, continuing the hockey talk.
Yeah.
I have a hot take myself.
Oh, really?
And it might be the hottest take ever said on this podcast.
Uh-huh.
The hottest take ever.
Hottest ever.
Yes.
Talk to me. What is this take?
Travis James Chadwick will finally hit on his hockey champion. That is a hot take because I'm 0 for 2. But what is a famous saying? You know a famous saying, right?
Sure.
Your third time is a charm. And I'm charmed up because the Carolina Hurricanes are finally going to get it done for me. The hat will never let me down. A hot take itself. Travis's hockey champion finally gets it done.
As you guys can see at home, and Trav, you can see I've removed my headset. I'm very disappointed in this hot take. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why is that?
Because this is an easy out. This is an easy out. You didn't even pick the team yourself. I disagree with this wholeheartedly. I can't believe you didn't done this. You're making a mockery of our show now. This is ridiculous. We're supposed to be coming up with hot takes. You just took a name out of the hat and said that's your hot take. This is ridiculous. This is blasphemy. This is your one and only strike.
Hey, guys. put your hater shades on. Block out the haters. Ride the Carolina Hurricanes. I already got one hockey fan to take off their jersey. Next, better betting. Next, going mobile. I'm looking for another fan to take off their jersey, which was funny because he was a Dallas Stars fan, and the Dallas Stars are still in it. And he said he would ride the Edmonton Oilers for me. And honestly, I ruined his experience because he could have stuck with the team that's still in. And he took off his jersey to ride with me. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch episode 5.
Yeah, that was a great Going Mobile segment from episode 5. I think that might have been my favorite of all time.
That might have been my favorite episode of all time. Outside of this one, obviously, if you're watching, you'll know.
Oh, of course.
But going on to your...
Yeah, I got one more hot take for you.
All right.
I know I've been riding with this team a lot lately.
All right.
The Lakers. You already know. I am taking the Lakers to make a complete comeback here. They're down 2-0, but that doesn't matter because it's LeBron and AD and them boys from LA. They're coming to Game 3 for vengeance. They want revenge against those Denver Nuggets.
Honestly, you're talking to me at that point here. Here's a hat. Just pull a name out because that shit is not happening. I can guarantee you that right now.
Okay, guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that.
Well, when the Lakers come back and win the series, we can reference this moment right here.
You could clip it, make me look like an idiot. But you segued me right into my perfect hot take. Talking about the Lakers.
Yeah.
I will say, if they do get it done like you say, the time traveler that you are, if the Lakers end up making the finals and winning it, it will not be because of LeBron. It will be his first championship without getting the finals MVP.
Wow.
And that's my hot take. If the Lakers win, LeBron will not be the finals MVP.
So who it would be? You think it's AD?
It's AD. It's Austin Reeves. Any of those guys that step up. I think that AD is the guy on that team. If you look at the guy who's going to give you 40 a night, going to play like a defensive player of the year, it's Anthony Davis.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he did drop 40 in that game 1 versus Nuggets, right?
I think he had somewhere close to 40.
Yeah, no, he did drop 40.
But I think, and I honestly, I would want to see this happen because the LeBron haters would be going crazy. LeBron winning a ring, he's not like, oh, he has 5 rings now. Not another excuse. He has the Mickey Mouse ring. He has a ring that he didn't even get the Finals MVP for, so he wasn't the leader on that ring. So I don't go on to count that. So it's gonna stir up some controversy if they do win and they do get past the Nuggets. They're down 2-0, so we'll see. But if they do, hot take, LeBron will not be the reason for that, and he will not get the Finals MVP.
So does that mean you're going back on your Nuggets pick?
No, I'm going with my Nuggets. But I'm just saying, if it happens, it's not going to be him. And I think hopefully the voters who vote for the NBA Finals MVP can put the biasness aside and be like, I get LeBron's so great. But in reality, the most valuable player on this Lakers team is Anthony Davis when he puts on a uniform, because he's well known as street clothes Davis, He likes his uniform on most nights is a suit on tie sitting on the bench because he gets hurt a lot. And a lot of people, their wheels are cars. His wheels is a wheelchair. So I'm just letting you know that if he could stay healthy, I could even see Austin Reeves it could be like back in that 2015 finals where Steph Curry's doing Steph Curry-like things, but a guy who normally doesn't steps up, and now Andre Iguodala's the Finals MVP.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind this one at all. I would be shocked if LeBron didn't win it, but hey, that's why it's a hot take.
It's a hot take.
We're flaming. Hot take section for a reason here.
Oh yeah.
So I like it. I like it.
But that's it. That's
all we got today. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that's all we got. I know you would love to stay with us for hours on end, but we're gonna have to wrap it up.
Yeah, and don't forget, you can still tune in on Monday to see our interview with Jeffrey, the golfer at the University of Oregon. And we have a special YouTube video, the first ever actual YouTube video, coming out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Don't forget, you also could comment, and subscribe. I feel like a YouTuber now when I say that.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel normal.
No, it doesn't.
No,
not yet.
You can do that. And you can also do one thing. You can bang the bell.
Okay.
So when we post. With that being said, what are we doing? We're cueing the outro.
We're cueing that outro, baby.
Peace.